What's going on, everybody? It's Justin Sarachik, editor-in-chief of Rapzilla.com, and I'm going to bring you the very best news of last week today. So let's kick it off with the big guy. Lecrae made a big announcement on his Twitter. 2020 is going to be a tremendous year for him. He said he's got a new album coming, Let the Trap Say Amen Part 2 coming, a book coming, and he's also going on tour again. Lecrae, we've been waiting, man. He had just tweeted the other day that he feels repurposed and that he's ready to go and the change is coming. So Lecrae, 2020 is going to be a big year for you. And speaking of Lecrae, guess what? It's happening. He and Kanye West are going to be headlining on the same youth conference. This is crazy. They're not going to be on the same day. One's going to be on a Saturday, the other one's going to be on a Sunday, but you figure Kanye and Lecrae are probably going to be crossing paths at some point during this weekend. We have more information on that conference on Rapzilla.com. It's crazy because Kanye is replacing John Crist on the bill after his allegations of sexual misconduct came out. So imagine getting replaced by Kanye West. Insane. And the next story, also about Kanye West. Yesterday, he dropped his second opera after Nebuchadnezzar, which was the first one. Now he dropped one called Mary, and it told the Christmas story, starting obviously from Mary and the angel and up until the virgin birth and then Jesus Christ being born, which is ultimately the reason for Christmas. So by all accounts, that was an incredible experience. Kanye and all of the people performing were all painted silver, and it was a big production by the water. They could only get to a boat to be on the stage. We have some pictures and some videos that you'll see now. And one more story about Kanye West. He is teaming up with Joel Osteen at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx in New York. Also madness. The Bronx, the Yankee Stadium holds 55,000 people because the Yankees play there. And we would assume that that place is going to be packed out for Joel Osteen, Kanye West Part 2. So check that out on Rapzilla right now. We got another big guy. NF released his music video for Paid My Dues, which is his first new single since his #1 album, The Search. Per usual, NF hit that brand, hit that song, and everything is very NF-like in this song. Model of consistency. Everybody ate it up because NF is just magic right now when it comes to content and the charts. So you could check out Paid My Dues on Rapzilla right now. All right, this next story is a serious one. A couple of weeks ago, somebody came into a Critique Live Friday hosted by Obi on Beat Music, and he said his name was Justin and that he only had 4 to 5 months to live. So upon further investigation and speaking to Justin, it turns out that he is a Christian rap superfan and a huge Texas sports superfan, and we decided to talk to him and kind of see what his story is. And he even has a CHH bucket list of people that he would love to meet or speak to or things that happen. I spoke to Justin, and he has Graves' disease, which normally is not a life-threatening illness, but he already had heart complications. He does not have insurance. He needs a surgery. There's a ton of medical bills and medical issues that will be, happening because of this. And at this current moment, doctors have said that he only has 4 or 5 months to live before his heart may ultimately give out. So like I said, I spoke to Justin and kind of got to behind his love for CHH. And he said at 19 years old, he was walking down the street, hated everybody, depressed. And while he had his headphones on, walking into the bus, somebody said, "Hey, you should go listen to Lecrae." He's like, "Who's Lecrae? I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is." But he went home and he listened to Lecrae. And from Lecrae, he found Flame and Andy Mineo and KB and Derek Minor and discovered Rapzilla and learned all about Christian rap music, and it changed his life. It absolutely changed his life. He's got a 116 tattoo right now, and I mean, he has that CHH bucket list. It is Lecrae and Zonti. He'd love to meet them to have a Bible study. He'd love to do a Bible study with Tadashi. He wants to see Andy Mineo and KB rap battle each other, and he's the judge of the outcome. And there's a few more things on that CHH bucket list as well. You can check out the full story on Rapzilla.com. You can also check out the GoFundMe that was set up to raise funds for him to go to his first Cowboys game, which he already now has tickets for, and has decided that he would donate the rest of the money to Salvation Army, who helped him out when he was homeless at some point in his life. So Justin has a great heart. Check out the story on Rapzilla.com. Pray for him, support him, encourage him. And if you feel like you can do anything to help him, reach out to us and we will get in contact with him. All right, here's an amendment for last week. I misspoke last week and incorrectly said that Chris Chicago was leaving Engine Radio. He is not. He just left Rapzilla.com Live, a podcast that he's been doing for 20 years. Obviously, he started it himself and then moved this show over to Rapzilla, which is why it's been around for 20 years, because Rapzilla hasn't been around for 20 years. He is not leaving the radio. You could still catch him 6 days a week on NGen and still doing everything he loves. He just set aside for the podcast because he just needs more time with his family. He's got a young son and he already works full-time at the radio station. Then we also announced that Marcus Sullivan would be taking over that show, and we released the first episode with Dayton. Unfortunately, things did not work out, and Marcus will no longer be carrying on the show. We wish him well. There's no hard feelings, no nothing. As of right now, we do not have a radio show or a podcast show for Rapzilla.com Live. We appreciate everybody telling us how much the show meant to them and asking about Chris Chicago and saying, when are we coming back? We're going to try to develop something, and hopefully maybe in the new year we will have something for all of you guys and girls. But as of right now, we do not. So sorry about that, but there is 139 episodes for you to check out and listen to and put on repeat. So check those out on Rapzilla.com. Also, remember a couple of weeks ago, we announced the Honor the Culture Awards, which may or may not be the name of this thing. We are trying to raise money to put on a fantastic Christian rap award show in Atlanta at A3C next year. There's a GoFundMe link. We cannot do it without the support of the fans, the artists, the labels. We all just kind of need to come together and see what happens. And we're gonna give this a couple of months to see if we can raise the funds, to see if the interest is there. And if it's not, it's not. And we'll just keep moving and we'll keep doing amazing things. And that's it. That's the news for this week. You can check out these stories and everything else on Rapzilla.com. Then you can head on over to Spotify, where you can listen to the Rapzilla playlist along with all of our other playlists. Then you can head on over to Pandora to check out the Christian Rap Mix for exclusive commentary on your favorite CH8 songs. And then normally I would tell you to head on over to New H2O to check out your latest and greatest in indie hip hop, but right now it is under construction. That will be also out soon in the new year. We can't wait to see the concept that's going to come out of this website and for you all to see it as well. Lastly, thank you to Fenix Studios in Staten Island, New York, your one-stop shop for mixing, mastering, production, music videos, artist management, anything you need, they got it here. So thank you, Fenix Studios. We can't do it without you. Every week you let me sit in here and talk to all of these people. Shout out to Steve and Richie who helped me set up this show. And that's it. I will see you all next week. This is Justin. Peace.